We had an incident at our BMX mine this morning at 7:05 a.m. At the time, there were 55 employees and 3 third-party personnel working on the shift. 8 Consol employees were working underground, safely exited the mine, and 1 shift foreman remains unaccounted for.
Do we know if that person is alive?
We're at the Consol Energy Bailey BMX complex here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Today we just conducted a mock mine emergency, and it's a unique mine rescue event that I think for the first time that has been held in the way that it has here in western Pennsylvania, where it involved the mine operator shutting down a mine and utilizing the mine as the mine emergency location to test mine rescue capabilities. It involved state agency, Pennsylvania, and the Mine Safety and Health Administration, where everyone got to test their skills, their equipment, and figure out what we're doing right in areas where we need to make improvements. When I became Assistant Secretary, one of the first things that I targeted to make improvements in was mine emergency response. And one of the things that I had focused on was getting all of those involved in the mining community, mine emergency community together to get better at what we do. And today, as noted, we had MSHA, the state agency, the mining company, and other support medical systems that was here today, putting all of our skills to the test. And it was a good day for mine rescue.
Today, we had an opportunity at our BMX mine, at Bailey Mine, to shut down production and do some training and education in emergency preparedness. We partnered with MSHA, partnered with the state, the SMART team, and our mine rescue teams and management here at Consol. The exercise started around 7 this morning and just completed. We're waiting for the rescue teams to come out. Typically in the past, we've simulated mine emergencies. We've done field work on the surface, but today we actually simulated a mine fire underground with people trapped.
I can confirm that we had an incident at our BMX mine this morning at 7:05 a.m.
There's an incident underground in by that they really don't know where. Tracking center called at 7:22 a.m. They have a spike in the fan.
Drop the sample line in, and then whenever this turns solid, he may have to make some adjustments.
Same message to the family, straight from there to the press. I know at the Q Creek we got to where things would overlap. There would be times you would walk out and talk to the press that you knew additional information, but you hadn't had time to go and talk to the family, even though you had it. You didn't get it.
Right.
And we were trying to get them back on, and we come over here to call, let them know we wasn't going to get it done. And all of a sudden, man, there's this blast, and it knocked me out, and when I woke up, I was like this, and I put this on my buddy, and I don't know what happened, guys. I just don't feel too good though.
Just a fresh air base at this point right here. This is where fresh air comes in where steel wire. Being under oxygen because we're picking up
500 parts per million of CO at 33 well borehole. That's correct. Now also, we shut the water off at 26.5 on the main line.
All right, they just called out to have a fire. They found the fire. 2 more patients. Okay, 2 motormen. Where are they at, 30 wall?
This is a good example of some of the equipment that we have available in case we have an emergency at one of our mines. Today we've done an exercise here, MSHA, the state, in conjunction with Consol Energy. Consol Energy was kind enough to put this presentation on for everybody today, and it's very realistic, all kind of role playing in actual situation mode. The training, this type of training is just the best that you can do, and we really believe that more of these things need to be done. What it does, it brings all the parties together, and it enables us to see how we're going to interact, how we're going to work together, how we're going to draw on each other's resources. We need to do this type of training in preparation, hoping that we never have to respond. We don't want to not do the training and then something happen and come here and not be prepared. So today here at BMX Mine, it was a real good exercise, probably one of a kind to this date. We've showcased a lot of new technologies and also demonstrated how we can work together. We do all this in hopes that we never have to use it, but if we do have to use it, we want to be prepared.
This MERD exercise gave us the opportunity to test our newly improved seismic location system. Simulated trapped miners signaled from 980 feet underground by pounding with a timber on a roof bolt. As you can see, the system detected the seismic signals and recorded the results on this chart. Other technologies that were successfully tested included an innovative mine rescue communication system and the MSHA permissible mine rescue robot.
I'm John Urosic of the Mine Safety and Health Administration. I'm Chief of Mine Emergency Operations. Today we're at the BMX mine. We have a joint exercise between Consol, MSHA, and the state of Pennsylvania on a mine emergency response drill. In that drill today, we were able to use some of the latest technology that we have for communications. As you can see beside me, this is some of the communications devices that we use on the outside to make sure we could get the latest information from either the mine fan, from the borehole, from a seismic system that's located above the mine, or from a robot at a remote location, and transfer it back here to the command center where we can take that data and make immediate decisions. Today, as part of the rescue problem underground, we use the communication system where for the first time the mine rescue team, as they spoke, we could actually hear them talking in the command center, which is a major change for how mine rescue is currently done. We had refuge chambers underground with people in them as part of the problem, and we had to develop a way to actually get them out of that chamber safely while the chamber was enveloped with smoke and high carbon monoxide levels. We had a fire burning in the mine with people trapped in by. So there were a lot of good technical problems that the mining company and MSHA and the state had to put their heads together to solve. But with the help of some of the latest communications and some of the latest technology, it helps us get through those problems much easier. One of the new technologies we're going to be purchasing this year is our smart board communication system. This system is going to allow us to not only communicate directly with the teams as they explore underground and eliminate the middleman where there could be a loss of information or bad information could be received at the command center because it has to go through the additional person. Also, we can track the teams as they move into the mine. And an example would be, here's a picture of a mine map, and if we were to ask the teams to explore the number 2 entry, I can actually draw on here and contact the teams and say, mine rescue teams, I'd like you to explore the number 2 entry and report back to us. they have a computer at the fresh air base, and they're able to mark on here as they advance. We can see them drawing and what they see, and it's an instant communication. And he's telling us that there's a cave in the very first crosscut, and he's marking that on the map. The team will continue their exploration, looking at the second crosscut, and he's drawing a symbol that indicates to me, and I suspect he's going to type it on here to clarify for us, that there must be bad roof in that particular area. Well, what that means to us, that the bad top or bad roof tells us that it's not safe for the mine rescue team to explore in that direction anymore. So now I need to explore this portion of the mine, but I can't get through because I have water roofed, bad top, and a roof fall.
Bad top. Get me to the third crosscut because of roof water.
So at this point, what we need to do is come up with another tool. And one of the other tools that we have available to us is our mine rescue robot. So what we'll do is we'll ask the mine rescue robot to travel in by the bad top to see if it can find the area where we think the missing miners are. Could you have the robot proceed past the bad top and report out? We have two ways of tracking what the robot does. One, they'll be able to track it on a map and actually show us where the robot is going. And two, we can actually get a live video feed of what the robot sees. So as the robot travels into the mine, we can now at the command center see what it sees. And this is some of the latest technology that we have available, and it's really going to make a difference for the safety of the mine rescue teams as they proceed in these types of events.